Hi, everybody. It's Boot Shambi. Welcome to the show. So two down, now ripped and shifted. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that one in the air center field. Tavares settles under it. Brings it in. So, runner at second, two down. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Gary Sanchez. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Fought off foul. Man on second, two down. Tap foul at the plate. That one almost got him. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And that one fouled off. All loaded up here in the last half of the third. Swing and a ball popped up. Terang. That is the inning. He caught it behind.
All's my life I has to fight. All's my life hard times like Nazareth. I'm stuck, homie. You stuck. God got us, then we gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright.
One down. Now the number 2 hitter, Tyler O'Neill. Inside, almost got him. Oh, yeah. And a pitch.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you
reflejan tu mirada, la noche tú y yo.
I got this fire burning in me from within. Concentrated thoughts on who I used to be. I'm shedding skin. Every day a new version of me, a third of me.
Bases loaded, nobody out.
The
Bellinger up to
Cody
hit.
Bellinger.
Brown back to work. Grounder might be two. Over to second for one. To first, save. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI. Here comes Cody Bellinger.
The center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Double play ball to second. Spin throw, that's one. On to first, but he beats it. And a run scores. And here comes Bellinger. Bases juiced, no outs. Base hit, one run is in. A second scores as well, and they take a two-run lead. Now here's an easy out with a pair of runners stranded together. Things getting a... So bases all loaded up. Bellinger getting ready to hit. Brown back to work. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Chisholm on third. Volpe over at second. Judge at first with no outs. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. Fights it off, you'll see another.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can back...
He goes down looking. Bases loaded, nobody out. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. The throw's offline. He's saved. On the board first, it's one zip. So bases all loaded up. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees.
Bellinger.
And there's a strike.
0-1.
And there's a strike on the outside corner.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
And Belly goes down on strikes. Here's Cody Bellinger. Brown back to work. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to.
Ground ball right side, and that chance handled. Tosses to first. That's out number one, and a run comes in to score. Here comes Cody Bellinger.
The center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Line drive, caught. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
Next pitch is downstairs. Swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Bases juiced, no outs. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a ground ball. Base hit. One run is in. Here comes the throw. Safe. He beat the tag. It's 2-0. Bases loaded. Nobody out. And next for New York, Cody Bellinger. Brown back to work. Just missed. And that one is lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong should have it. Squeezes it. Here comes the runner from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and it's 1-0. So bases all loaded up. Bellinger, the next to hit.
Bellinger.
And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Now one missed.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Ground ball could be 2. To Horner at second for 1. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killer. And here comes Bellinger. On the ground, could be 2. Horner to second, safe at first. They won't get them both, and the runner comes in from third. Brown back to work. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Crow Armstrong sizing this one up. Makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Bases loaded,
Batting fourth,
nobody
the
out.
center fielder,
And now the center
Cody.
fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Bellinger.
On the ground, a second, might be two. Over to Swanson. He turns it to first. Save. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI. And up to the plate
Batting
comes
fourth,
Cody
the center
Bellinger.
fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Nice grab. He fires to the plate. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. Here's Cody Bellinger.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Brown back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a foul out of play. Bases loaded, nobody out. Got him looking, that's a strikeout. Here comes Cody
Batting
Bellinger.
fourth, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
There's a strike. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Here comes a pitch. Double play ball to second. Toss to Turner. One gone, bottom half of the first. So bases all loaded up. Bellinger up to hit. On the ground, a short could be two. To second, that's one. To first, not in time. And a run scores. Bases loaded, nobody out. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. Brown back to work. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Off balance feed, there's one. Safe at first, they won't get them both, and the runner comes in from third.
Antes te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no, ey, pero ya no. Antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no, ey, pero ya no. Ey, ey. Conmigo ya no tiene break. Ey, yo no quiero de tu amor fake. Ey, ya no estoy pa' ti. Ya no estoy pa' ti. Conmigo ya no tiene break. Ey, yo no quiero de tu amor fake. Ey, ya no estoy pa' ti. Ya no estoy pa' ti. Ahora en todas las redes me sigue. Sorry mami, no me sigue. Pero como ya no se consigue. Tú fueras mi J-Lo, yo Tole Rodríguez. Pero ahora me gusta otra sicaria que vive por Bayamón. A mí ya no me cachas, yo no soy un Pokémon. Tengo a otra que se joda el camón.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Diamond just about set to go, and towing the slab, Pedro Martinez. What do we have on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on one or two pitches pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Stott over to first in time. One up, one down. Michael A. Taylor, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Bench hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And now the DH, Luis Robert Jr. Robert starting as the designated hitter, 27 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Ball 1 on a pitch inside. The 1-1 is fouled off. And he deals. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Andrew Vaughn. That's in there. 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. And that one is gone. They do it again. All right, just about ready for baseball. And pitching here today, George Kirby.
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Hit on the ground to short. Fires over to Hoskins. 1 up, 1 down. Michael A. Taylor steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Center fielder, number 24, Michael A. Taylor.
And that drops in for a strike. Outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Bench makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 away. And now it's Luis Robert.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
Outside low, and it's 2-0. And that's in the dirt.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Right through there for a strike.
3-2.
Swing and a miss. Back here with my pal Siggy, our starting pitcher in this one, Davis Martin. What should we keep an eye on here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
0-1 now. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And
Ball,
delivers
that's
outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for
Batting
some,
second,
so that
the
was
second
nicely
baseman,
done to beat the
right
odds.
there.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save.
You see me coming up. Stop. We're about to shut down.
Runner goes again.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And he grounds one to the right side. There for the out. Runner scores from third. And Kyle Schwarber will come up.
Good
That is
situational
good.
hitting right
The
there.
designated
Grounds
hitter.
out, gets that
Kyle
run in from third. They get on the board first.
Schwarber.
Oh, that hit him. Throw not
No,
in
he's
time. It's an unlikely
Batting
infield
fourth,
single.
The right fielder, Seiya
Seiya Suzuki now at the plate. And that's
That's the ball.
downstairs. 1-0. That clips the corner. The other way.
Nope, that's
And foul ball. That one 95 to finish him off. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Hoskins pushes it foul. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Wow,
No
no
ball,
fair
2
right
strikes.
there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just got
No, that's a top of the second. Andrew Vaughn now. Kirby back to work. That one's in there. That's strike 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Swing and a foul straight back. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Lenny and Sosa now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. 2 outs, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Make it 4 strikes. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Here's the left fielder, Johnny Bench. Swing and a ground ball out to short. In time to Vaughn. Leadoff man retired here in the second. And now Kyle Seager.
Third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Wow. 1-1's the count.
That's not even close to the zone.
Hit in the air left field. Montgomery sizes this one up, pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Oh, 1 now. Swung on, belted. That's back. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Now here is Cal Raleigh. This one ripped, but foul to the right. There's a swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Swings through it, and that's. And we're back on to the third inning. Now the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi. And a foul ball. Benintendi goes 5 feet 9 inches, hitting 7th in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2015. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. Fouled off. He was late. 1 out, bases empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Hit on the ground to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out. Here's Corey Lee. And it's fouled away. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 2. And that skips in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Swing and a miss at this. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
The second baseman.
This is Bryson Stott.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Runner on the go. Has some trouble with it. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. There's a ball. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And now make it 4 stolen bases in the game for him. And that is out of play. No outs. Runner over at third. Now a bunt with 2 strikes, and that goes foul. It's a strikeout. Here comes Schwartz to the plate. Reached on an infield single his first time. That misses.
1-0.
Ball one. Just missed.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Taylor makes the grab. Runner tags for home. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and they lead by 2. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Seiya Suzuki. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And first offering is fouled off.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
This one in the air, right field. Topman on the move towards the line and makes the grab. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Mike Topman, in the air, out towards left center. Reaching down and makes the grab. Taylor, batting with one down, takes a strike. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Taylor races for second, and it's a double. Their first hit in this one. And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. Late with the swing there.
0-1.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Vaughn in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. And that misses. And the count even 1-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
So runner in scoring position. And now the tying run comes to the ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Hoskins. Slider right there.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
That's a strike. 0-2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So up next, Johnny Bench. He's 0 for 1. And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Waste no time
Now
there.
batting,
Anytime
the
you
third
rip a
baseman,
line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work
Ball,
right
that's
there.
outside.
Seager in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Bench around second, on his way to third. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Now batting,
And
the
the batter now,
shortstop,
Ellie De La Cruz. 1 for 1. He
Cruz.
tripled in his first trip. He was late there. Strike 1.
0-1.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
No
Big
ball,
pitch right
2
here.
strikes.
He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Bench at third. Seager at first. 1 gone. And that's
That's a
way
ball.
high. And the count is 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back
2
exactly
balls,
where you want
2
to go.
strikes.
And that
Count
one
is
is
3-2.
downstairs. And it's 3-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That's a good
Take
at
the
bat
base,
right
ball
there.
4.
He was down early
Now
in that
pitching
plate
for
appearance.
Chicago.
Works the walk. On the mound now,
52.
Jairo Iriarte.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to.
On a line. Brings it in. Runners tagging from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they lead by 3. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. He's 2 for 2.
Merrill.
Late swing, foul to the left.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Ripped to short. Throws across the diamond. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. And we're back. Here's Josh Rojas. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
You know, these White Sox just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
And first offering is fouled off. And that one lifted in the air, center field. And a superb diving catch.
That's just a great effort right there. Beautiful job of tracking that ball down. It was sinking so quickly. So it's kind of a tough call. Do I lay out? Do I play it on the bounce? He made the right decision, and he gets the out. Excellent job.
2 down, bases empty. Next to hit, Andrew Benintendi. There's a strike.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Foul ball, still 0-2. And they'll do it again. 0-2 now. That one down the line, and it goes just foul.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
And it stays fair. Benintendi makes the turn at second. Coming home. The relay throw. He'll score, and it's now a 2-run game. Corey Lee will hit next. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Nice grab as he reached down. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Iriarte back to work. Out towards right center field. Tachman sizing this one up and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. That's way outside, and it's 1-0. This one high in the air to left center. Benintendi settles under this one, and he makes the catch. 2 down. Seiya Suzuki getting ready to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Rojas throws on to first. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Mike Tachman. Fastball for a strike. Tachman goes 6'1", 220 pounds, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2013. He's got it, and there's one down. Now the number 2 hitter, Michael A. Taylor.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. Here's Luis Robert, also known as La Pantera. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Merrill under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Bottom of the 6th. Rhys Hoskins to the plate. Hoskins pushes it foul. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
To third. Fires over to first. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Johnny.
So digging in, Johnny Bench. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Next offering is downstairs.
I think if you ask most baseball fans, their vote for greatest catcher of all time would be this man right here, Johnny Bench.
Got him to chase one above the zone there. If Bench isn't the greatest of all time, he's on a very short list. Rookie of the Year, 2-time MVP, 10 Gold Gloves. What didn't he do? And first offering is fouled off.
And I'll tell you something else about Bench. He was at the heart of one of the greatest teams of all time, that Big Red Machine, and he deserves a lot of credit for their success.
Throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back. Leading off, Andrew Vaughn. That one fouled off. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. And a quick out, number 1. Josh Rojas, the next to hit. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus. But they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11. That one the other way. And no one can get there.
The left fielder, number 23, Andrew.
Runner at first with 2 away. Andrew Benintendi digs in now. 1 for 2. Fouled off left side.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound. 2 consecutive base hits for this team. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the top half of inning number 7. And makes the play. Bottom of the inning. And now, Elly De La Cruz. Foul ball there.
Well, these guys, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
So a man at first, and here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Elly on the move, pitching for a strike. Save. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. That's in for a strike. Safe. That's 2 stolen bases now for MLB The Show. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. And the runner stays where he is.
The batter,
now it's the second
5.
baseman. Bryson Stott.
Right there. Stott.
And a foul ball. De La Cruz on third with 2 out. Hit in the air out to center field. Taylor makes the catch.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Mason Miller. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
0-2 is the count.
Now this is in the air down the line. Suzuki has a beat on it. Brings it in. And there's one away. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Tauchman. And he blows that one by him at 100. Lifted in the air down the left side. Bench settles under it. Puts it away for the out. Here's the center fielder, Michael. Taylor.
Michael A. Taylor.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
And that's way high, and it's 1-1. That one at triple digits.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their...
Threw it by him. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And here is Kyle Schwarber.
Number 60, Justin Anderson.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one is back. And it's out of here. A solo shot. It's 4-1. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Seiya Suzuki. Right side, Tauchman makes the grab, 1 down. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins.
12,
0 for 3 in this one.
Hoskins.
Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Got him swinging. Here's the left fielder, Johnny Bench. 1 for 3. That one way outside, and that's ball 1. Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
One ball.
That front door slider is
strikes.
such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Struck him out swinging. Handles, throws to first, and that ends the inning.
Now pitching.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Josh Hader.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. That one's upstairs, ball one. Hader, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. He features a two-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup.
One ball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now only one out remaining.
If you're not ready for that pitch, you're just going to swing and miss or pop it up, waste the at-bat. If you're going to let it go, you better be ready to swing it.
The White Sox down to their final strike.
Ball one.
That's off the mark. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.